What's up, fellow Clashers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you the end of the latest war, clan war against omigodz lasers. Yeah, it was a very close war. I think a little, not as close as it looked towards the end, but it was very fun and definitely a challenge for just a random farming war or random matchup war. As you can see, we came out the victor. Not a perfect war for us, dropped 6 stars, which again, we really need to work on. I mean, whenever we have a matchup of non-mismatch wars of like Town Hall 10s or 11s, we need to clean up all these Town Hall 9s. We were matched up with Town Hall 9s. I think it was almost even. They might have had 1 or 2 extra Town Hall 9s than us, but we need to clean them all up. But anyway, you can check out, you know, the stats there, total destruction, everything like that. They did use almost every single one of their attacks. Their attacks were very nice attacks. A lot of GoHos, GoVaLos, you know, a lot of good strategies. They really failed on the bottom. Very weird. I really thought they were going to get a perfect war. You can see they 3-starred our top 5 people. And then, you know, even some of our mid guys, they 3-starred. And then they kind of left these things hanging. A lot of 2 stars on our mids. I think towards the end, it was, like I said, it was closer. It looks closer than it was. They had a lot of their Town Hall 9 guys come down and clean up the 4 or 5 Town Hall 8s that were left standing. Look, Gringo still is only a 2-star right there on him. Unheard of for, you know, for us to have Town Hall 8s still left up. Very, very weird. So I don't know. Their top guys hit really, really well. It's just very, very interesting. And us, we're still leaving those 2 stars. We gotta clean them up. And some of them are not very high 2 stars. 74%, 85%, which is not too low. 81%, not too low. 79. Anything under 85 is, to me, is pretty low. 73. So we're not getting these 99, 98, 96% 2 stars or 1 star. We're getting not too high. So we've got to work on that. We've got to clean up. I might be able to show you our next war, who we're matched up with. If we don't bring our A game, we will lose. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into some Town Hall 8s. I'm sorry, some Town Hall 9 attacks. I did a cleanup attack of this war, 2 Town Hall 9s and 1 Town Hall 8. So go ahead and check that video out. We're not going to show them on this, so you know, I want to give those attacks love. And you guys seem to like the ones where we fail and then clean it up afterwards with the same attack. So I like them too. They're really cool. I learned a lot from them. So anyway, let's jump into our 3-star attacks here. And we're going to check out number 1, Lang, hitting their number 1 with a Queen Walk with a LaLoon. Bringing 2 hounds and one golem, a cold-blooded entry. So very, very nice attack here. I just wish we just did this all the time. We just took these attacks and just duplicated them, because I mean, not a perfect attack, but very close. I mean, very, very nicely done. So he's going to have use up his rage. He's got 2-point defenses and 1 that was coming up right there. These Tesla farms he needs to take out without losing his queen. Still has not used the ability. Tons of wizards on the bottom to make sure that queen does her thing and kind of, you know, starts the funneling on the bottom for the small kill squad. King on queen action. Queen will win. The friendly queen will win. Drops a jump there because he needs to get that enemy queen with his king. And that also, I mean, this is what really is cool about it. I like the fact that this queen is walking up top, not too far away from the kill squad, but far enough that the lava hound is completely inconsequential. He'll drop a rage here for his kill squad, which means those wizards will go ahead and pop that loon. But this queen, it can still do her thing without getting caught up on, you know, just firing away on that lava hound. Also, that king can take care of the enemy queen and also knock out that air defense at the same time without having to worry about the lava hound. They will get that. The hound will get popped. We'll take out the kill squad, but that's fine because this queen, she can handle those 3 or 4 or 5 pups that are going to come after that golem's dead. So she's going to go ahead and be able to take it out 1 by 1 and just go ahead and her health almost never going down, barely at all, with the healers on her. Much better than just spending a long time trying to break that hound and doing that very quick. Takes care of that Tesla farm up top here. and we only have 2 air defenses left. Almost thinking that that queen would get it, but the time is running a little bit short here, so we need to start the second or third phase of this attack, which is the hounds and the loons. So sends both loons and both hounds in at the same time, and needs to tank a lot of this defense. Has a rage that was left if the queen needed it, but does not. And we'll get these loons through all the way to this first air defense. And the very nice thing is that second air defense is right down the street. That hound will go ahead and pop, and those other loons will go ahead and be right on top of that air defense just as soon as the second lava hound pops. So this base is almost crushed. Has a couple back end loons for those bottom defenses. We do have to worry about those whiz towers. They will chew through groups of loons. But there is only a whiz tower and an archer tower left, and then we're pretty much done. So we'll go ahead and fast forward this. They take out that wizard tower. The other one creeps up. The other set of loons creeps up and takes out that archer tower. And this base is completely toasted. Very, very nice attack. I mean, from beginning to end, very, very sweet. Just wish we could duplicate these type of attacks and hit all the bases just like that. Number 4. All right, we'll check out another GoLoon. Huck's going to bring the pain here with 3 hounds and 2 golems. Shattered entry starts the funneling up top and on the left, top right. Wizards will go ahead and take a little bit of damage from this mortar, but they're going to go ahead and take care of that defensive mortar that's right next to them. Make sure that those golems will take that jump. Needed to get down that first. That's very important. Always looking at what these golems might reroute. His goal here is to get these golems in. They need to take out those 2 air defenses since he's only brought 3 hounds. Usually you want to bring 1 extra hound per, for the amount of air defenses that are left up. And it's pretty important to get the queen down. Now, he's not going to be able to get this queen down, the enemy queen, but he gets real close. So they trigger that clan castle, uses the poison for that. He only brought 1. A lot of tier 1, tier 2 type of units in that clan castle that can be poisoned. That queen's doing work. Gets down that first air defense, knocking down some of these loons and everything else like that. That king valiantly tries to take down the queen, gets her down to just almost a sliver of health and goes down himself. Friendly queen has to use her ability, and she's going to start taking out the king. He doesn't know if he's going to get the queen or not, so it's time to send in 2 hounds at the same time on that the second to last air defense. 1 pops, uses a rage. He wants to get in there ASAP, and the hound that popped the pup. There you go, 3 times fast, killed the enemy queen, and that last hound, those last 2 hounds are tanking that air defense and rages them as well to get those loons in there. And as Huck and Brando fashion, they always leave 1 hound left unpopped. So guys, hold back that rage a little bit. Let that hound get down to almost, especially when there's no other air defenses that it has to get to. I think that hound is almost full health too. So I mean, completely crushing this base. Too much, crushing it too much. You want those hounds to pop, and this just makes the cleanup that much easier. But he does get the 3 stars here, so very, very nice attack. All right, number 5. No, not number 5. All right, number 7. We're going to go ahead and check out Foghorn Leghorn do a queen charge, shattered GoHo. So we're going to see him start on the bottom here with that queen charge. That he wants to get the clan castle lured first before he gets a bunch of point defenses on top of him, which doesn't work out perfectly because he gets 2 point defenses and a mortar on top of him. So I think he just wanted to get that a little quicker, but that's fine. He uses a wizard and a couple minions to go ahead and funnel that, or not funnel it, to break that lava hound even quicker. And also they'll take care of those pups with the queen's help. So they've already broken in with the wall breakers to make the queen charge, and the quad quake has gone down to open up a good portion of that base. It starts phase 2 of the attack, which is a shattered entry, max golem, and one of his own. on that 9 o'clock position with the funneling. King goes down and some wall breakers to open that up, and they will meet and join and be one big happy family in just a little bit. So queen breaks in one side, king breaks in the other side, and they're walking down the aisle. We have one more rage left and one more heal left for those hogs. So Queen's is taking out some trash building and occasional random defense or two. Uses that last rage for that queen, and she's going to go ahead and take out the town hall, and that king is going to go ahead and take out the enemy queen. So everything's going pretty smoothly. More than, it's about half the base is already wrecked. So those hogs trigger that Tesla. That queen will take out the Expo and the air defense and the archer tower. So lets the giant go in there and start tanking for some of his hogs, and sends them in, and still has that extra heal, or still has that last heal left over. Those last two Teslas pop, and he heals very, very, very prematurely, but heals for that Tesla farm in there. But that queen is going to go ahead and take care of those without any issue whatsoever. Unfortunately, I think those hogs just time jumping in the bomb, but they're standing in heals. A lot more spring traps go out. Those hogs are down. This king will go ahead and take out the enemy king. I think the healer is healing both of them at the same time, but decides to stick on the king. So that kind of stinks for the queen. And then they match back up again to pound through this the wall, and the healer switch back to the queen, but it's no big deal because all of the defenses are down. So the healers are now split on all over the place, but this base is completely toast. So very cool attack. Very good 3 stars there. All right, a few more. Number 8, Matty J, because we have to see a stone go wee ho. And that is the signature Matty J attack. So we've got 3 witches. We've got a stone entry here, which is 3 golems coming in on the bottom right-hand side. Tons of wizards to go ahead and funnel, and it has 3 wall breakers, so no test wall breakers. We are just closing our eyes and going in here, and that's what's up. So they wall break in, has a jump, a rage, and 2 heals. It's got to jump to get into that queen and trigger the clan castle. So drops the witches, drops his royals. They get in there, start getting pounded on by the clan castle, but drops a poison, and don't know if he drops the second poison or not. That queen is on the balloon and dragon. She'll go ahead and take the jump to go ahead and follow them and take them out, and then just start working our way around the base. Tons of hogs, very few spots of where there could be giant bombs there. I think the double set, the 2 double sets have already been tricked, so you can do that kind of hog deployment and just follow the yellow brick road around the base with the heals, and they'll go ahead and take care of the rest. So these hogs are still going strong, have that extra heal where they'll get healed completely back up to full. It's like a brand new hog army, and that queen is going to get taken out by that last giant bomb. So the double giant bomb didn't get tripped, only one of them in that area. Now that final piece of the set did, but the damage is already done to the base. Tons and tons of hogs left over. Golems up, witches, wizards, and Larrys. So very cool hit. Love to see the go wee ho. All right, number 11, and number 9. You can check out the attack, the cleanup attacks, as well as number 15, I think. And number 11, we're going to go ahead and check out Big Einstein do another go LaLoon, and he's going to zap Quake this time. So there we go on the bottom, zap Quakes, that air defense. Now there's only 3 left. So the idea here is to take out at least 1 more of those air defenses. But since I think he brings 2 loons or 2 hounds, he's going to crush this base completely because he's going to only have 1 air defense left. So these royals get put in after the golems, reroute in. After that wall breaker, they need to take care of this lava hound, which the queen and wizard are on top of it. So they're making their way in, and it's kind of pulling the queen in anyway, which he wants. because he wants this queen to go ahead and take out these air defenses that are kind of catty corner to her or whatever, diagonal to her. So this wizard and queen will go ahead and take out that air defense. It is just about to go down. There we go. There's one. And, yep, there we go. Almost the other one goes down right now. Boom. Only one air defense left. Two hounds that will go ahead and split that up. So he sends the one hound in all the way up to the top. Bring in all those defenses. Soak them all up, just like the sun. Like a tan. Look at all those traps he's soaking up. Sends the loons all around in a horseshoe and sends the other hound all the way from the other corner, again, to soak up all those traps that are there. Has haste to go ahead and speed these loons up from one of the defenses to another. That hound is getting pushed back a little bit, but the loons are not, so they'll make it in there just in the nick of time. Now the question is, does this hound right here, does this hound get popped or not? I mean, look at that health. That's the sliver of health. What do you think? Does this hound make it, or does it pull a Brando and a Huck and make it through the whole entire base? There we go. Look at that. It is popped. That's how you do it. Look at this. We've got our pups. They are helping with the cleanup. And they do a pretty good amount of a pretty decent amount of damage, and a good job cleaning up. So they're doing their due diligence here on this base with the help of the loons, making their way around. And it is completely toasted. Very nice attack, nice strategy, and nice way to take out all those air defenses. That is the goal of the LaLoon. Always figure out how to get rid of those air defenses and figure out which way you can get into the base without getting pushed back by those pesky sweepers. All right, 3 more and we'll be all finished. Let's do the 16. So we'll hit some of the lower bases. And we're going to check Sen out. Sen has been a little bit of a slump, but this is not slumpy attack. So GoHo here. Bread and butter, tried and tested attack here with a shattered entry and tons of hogs. Already not a good start, loses 3 hogs right off the bat to that spring trap. Wants to get the clan castle pull, the lure, and this one is a kind of a fail because it doesn't get it. That one hog will get the lure though, so they'll go ahead and pull it down. I think he's going to use the double poison, so let's go ahead and fast forward this. Brings a jump and 3 heals. This is your standard GoHo composition and attack. This is textbook GoHo, that you can do. So he's got his split shattered entry here. 2 golems, max 1 from the clan castle and 1 of his own. And use the wall breakers to get in from the top. Everything reroutes, drops the king, drops the queen in there, and then he just needs to take out this. He's going to drop a jump in here to get into this middle compartment. Very nice jump too. That will get him access to the archer, queen, and king. Needs to take out that queen before he can start deploying those hogs, and that king will get aggro on the enemy king, knock him down, and then switch focused and go ahead and knock down that queen. He knows the queen is going down. This is your standard diamond base, which you learn in Town Hall 8. You can heal the right and the left at the same time. All those hogs will converge towards the middle, standing in heals, and then you got 1 more heal for the bottom. Again, does not get any more textbook than this attack. This is exactly where you place your heals. This is exactly how you do it. You see a base that's similar to this design, that's how you take it. The only problem with this is he is going to hit some of those giant bombs that he didn't get initially. So I think there's at least 1 more left on the left-hand side by the elixir storage unit. 3 more defenses left. There were 2 more now. Archer tower and then another archer tower. All the way over, there we go. They will hit this giant bomb. Boom! But they were almost full health, so it takes them down to almost nothing. But almost nothing to clean up is enough. Nice attack, Sen. That's what you do. When we're in a slump, and I am in a complete slump, we go back to what we first started with at Town Hall 9. GoHo, 2 golems, maybe 3 if you really need a big push, and tons of hog riders with the 3 heals to get them around the base. Okay, 17. I just wanted to show this Fury again, lower level Town Hall 9, Town Hall 8.5. It's going to show you how to hit a ring base. This is a very similar base to what you see all the time in Town Hall 10, except in the middle there are Infernos and sometimes an extra Expo. But this is a ring base. The units are supposed to go, when you're attacking, are supposed to go all the way around that base and not get into the middle. And those Expos are supposed to go ahead and pick them off as they circle around the base. But we're going to show you how to beat that. So double poison, Dragon goes down, Loons go down. We're going to send a Shattered Entry here with very similar to Sen's composition, only 27 hogs though, but brings two golems, one clan castle, one of his own, and gets a wall breaker fail. Then we go wall breaker success. So everything's rerouting in there. Look at the levels, 10 king, 8 queen. You can do this with lower level. It's very, very nice. And he's hitting up. And they're going to go ahead and use that jump to get into the queen. I think the queen might even aggro at this point now and be pulled anyway, but they're going to take the jump. The king's going to jump, knock her down in just a couple hits, and as soon as that queen goes down or knows that it's going to go down, he can start sending in these hogs, and he's just going to basically swarm this base, take out all the different edges of the base with hogs, do like a 6-finger drop all around the base. It's kind of, I guess you could call it surgical, but without waiting for the other hogs to get to those points. And he just wants them all to converge into that center area. So he's going to wait till they get down there, and could have healed those hogs that got lost on the wizard tower, but it's okay. He has plenty of hogs to make it through. Uses that second heal, and fortunately these defenses are not max Town Hall 9 defenses, so he's got a little bit of leeway. They are standing in that heal as they hit that giant bomb, and I'm not sure if they hit another giant bomb or not, but I will tell you, he could swag this heal because the base is completely cooked. It's done. Go ahead, stick a fork in it. It is finished. All right. Very nice hit, Fury. And last but not least, I wish I saved the best of mine for last, but it's not. Supa gets, I don't think he got a 6-star war. I think he got a 3 plus, I think he got a 5-star war. But anyway, you guys want to see lower, Town Hall 9s, 8.5s getting hit. We showed you the max ones up top. Here's the bottom ones. Same type of compositions a lot, but a little bit lower royals. And uses a double poison after he gets the lure from, the hog, just like you do in Town Hall 8. And then I think we're doing just a cold-blooded. So you notice how many hogs he has. So he's only sending one golem in here, and he can get tons of these defense trash buildings with just that one golem, and it's only getting hit by 1 or 2 defenses. So it's going to stick around for a while. Unfortunately, he sends the wall breakers in at the wizard tower, so the wall breakers get fried, and they finally make it in there, and he's going to go ahead and take out that enemy queen. As soon as that enemy queen goes down, he can start sending in the hogs at any time now. He uses a jump just to get into that, trigger a giant bomb, which is always good. That queen's already doing cleanup on the side, and has not used her ability yet, but will have to pretty soon. But we use the first of 3 heals here, and they're going to make their way surgically around the base clockwise. And finally uses the queen ability, but she's going to go down pretty soon because she's going to get focused on by this archer tower, unfortunately. Oh, very nice. Look at that, dropping that giant in there just as it was about to go after that queen. So that giant is MVP. Unfortunately, the queen gets taken out by that mortar anyway, but it was a great timing type of thing, and maybe it could have done it. So look at all the hogs for cleanup and the heal for swag. So just, obliterates this base and triggers that giant bomb at last. So swag giant bomb? I don't know. Maybe that's a new thing. So, we still need a lot of work here. We still need to clean up these Town Hall 9 attacks. We really do. I think this base, which is just ridiculous. I failed on this base, but there's no reason for it. This base is not anything in particularly special. It's very low level walls. The defense, a couple of them are max Town Hall 9s, but a good portion of them are max Town Hall 8s to split. And I mean, it's not a very complicated design either. So we really need to beat these bases. You will see, no, maybe you don't see my attack here. I failed this attack. I just did every single thing wrong. So anyway, hopefully you're able to take these compositions, these 3-star attack compositions, figure out how you deploy them. Timing is key. Everything you need to do is about timing, when to deploy them and at what point in what area. So take those compositions, those deployments, go ahead and get your 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.